walking this old fence line here. First target, an old hinge. Nice fence hanger. I just noticed that when I stepped over the fence line back here, there's something lying here. I don't know whether it's an old hubcap or what. What is that? Might be this, I don't know, it's got wiring attached to it. Kind of reminds me of an old heater blower motor in an old truck or something. Possibly. Motor part's gone. That's what it looks like, a heater cover or something. Anyways, I don't really need that. I might load up that hinge though and take it. I'm not far out of town today, just on the outskirts of town. Got a designation in mind, but I gotta work my way there. Thanks for now. Ran across an old deer stand or a fort or something from years gone by. Looks like they used some fence rails. Another level up there, probably about 12 or 14 feet up. Could have been just kids pounding spikes into make some forts. Hey, caught up with this old fence line here again. And through here, a little gap here, continues on down through there. I got a pinery here on my left. Good swinging. Might check it out. Kind of heading through. I was trying to work my way through to a particular destination, but don't want to stop and hang out in places too long. I mean, it's more of exploring today than anything. I'm walking along, got a zinc hit at 4 to 6 inches. Looks like it's the back to an old watch, I believe. Yeah. Copper. It's got something wrote on. I might be able to figure out what it is when I get home, but looks like the back to a watch. Getting a pull tab signal about 4 feet uphill from the last hole. I'm going to dig that and see what it is. Anything to do with that watch part. So there's a few roots there. Got it at 1 to 2 inches here now. See if we can find it together. There it is. What is it? It's round and about the same size as that cap thing I just found. Oh, is it an old battery? Could possibly be an old battery. Maybe that piece I found was the bottom of the battery casing. Yeah, I think pretty near the same size. I think we solved the riddle. Continue on. I think maybe that's possibly bear poop. Found an open spot here. A little bit of old field, and there's a trail going down into the swamp there. Bet you if I went down in that swamp and find some tracks, some bear tracks. Let's keep plugging away. There's more parts to another battery, same as last time. Here's one of the bases that was with it. Worst thing is, I'm probably 500 meters away from the last one I found, but on the same fence line. So, weird. There's one massive puffball. This one here has got to be the size of a soccer ball. I think it's twice the size. Yeah, I just crossed that little creek and swamp and full of burrs and nettles or something. They were stuck. Look at bad choice wrapping this plaid shirt around my waist. It's just covered now too. I'll have to pick them off in a minute. I got a signal right here as soon as I crossed the creek. So here's what she's reading. Jumping around a wee bit. Anyway, sounds good. Rough terrain here. I don't know. Rifle cartridge or a freaking horseshoe or something maybe. We'll see in a minute. Yeah, it's an old mason jar lid, matter of fact. That's exactly what it is. I'm going to take my pack sack off and get these nettles, burrs off me and put that in my bag, I guess. These nettles are worse than the burrs are. My shirt's plastered. I had that tied around my waist. Oh, I'm picking them off. These work pants here, they're coming off them. Try and get them off my pants, and I think I'll throw that shirt in my bag. I got another coat in there if I get cold I can put on. I'm wiping off this type of material. I'm not wiping off my shirt too good. Sticking to that like crazy. Glad I don't have too many on there. They're coming off these pants alright. Don't want a bunch of them down my waist. Oh, my luck's changing. I've been thinking horseshoes for an hour now in this swampy, low, rocky terrain here. But up on the side hill, another fence line up here. Ran across a horseshoe. Be keeping that for sure, for sure. Yeah. Terrible tone. Terrible, terrible, terrible. You're out in the bush like this, pretty much dig everything you can, I guess. Never know what you're going to find. On to the next. Well, that looks like an old well to me. Rocks are stacked all around it. Yeah. May have to stick around here with the metal detector, do half a dozen revolutions around this thing. At least 16 feet out all around or something. Bunch of trees growing in with it here. See some other rocks piled over there too. Yeah, it's just uphill about 8 feet from this little spring here. Well or whatever. Oh, got 5 targets out of that hole there. They give me different tones too until I get them out of the ground. Now they're all the same. I don't know whether it's old car parts or cook stove or something. Zinc hit. Anyways, we'll continue on. Hey, I'm seeing a few bottles and jars around this old well here. I just got mason jar lid. It's got the crown on it. Yeah, it's a version of that crown type, I do believe. Yeah. There's several versions of that. I've got a few at home there already, but that's in real good shape and it was lying right on top of the ground. So that's a keeper. Thanks for now. There's an old Pepsi bottle in situ. Wonder what year. 70s, 60s, I don't know. I don't want to rub that too much more. Anything on the bottom. Don't have my glass on, depending on the screen here. Well, never know. I'd never see it right now, but yous might. This new phone I got is terrible at focusing. I'm almost thinking about using my old one again. Oh well.